Okay, this is the first part. This is me reviewing all of the different destruction armies that I'm going to be playing against in this GT, and thinking about how I'm going to play against them and so on and so on. And then the second part is going to be some friends who are going to join me and help me with a bunch of armies that I don't really know very well. So, what do we got up first? This is me. So here's the list. Triumph is bloodthirsty. I decided to go with that. Why? I'm going to explain myself. Bloodthirsty. Oops. I think bloodthirsty is the one where you don't, you skip battle shock. Pretty sure. Great start to a video. It's like, let me just do nothing. No, reroll charge roll. Right? And the reason is because I really want to make sure that if I'm teleporting something and charging it in, that I get a reroll on that charge roll. Right, so I don't think I'm gonna get the whatever because I'm only 10 points under, so it's kind of an irrelevant point. Grand strategies, well, obviously. Okay, Orc, Weird, Nob, Shaman, Master of Magic, the great big green-handed Gork. I mean, I've explained for a million years why this is my go-to. Mega Awesome Makrusha with Destroyer and Fasten. This, I could definitely not do this. Like after this tournament, I could probably pull this out and play with some other stuff. I feel like a Gnashtooth would be nice instead. Like a Gnashtooth and more Brutes, I think would be another fun way to play this list. Right? Because like 450, 450 plus 10 is whatever, minus 120, whatever, and then minus 140. Minus another 140, so another 2 units of Brutes. Got 60 points left to do something with. What do you do with 60 points? Nothing. What's 60 and 80? Yeah, 60 and 80 is another, so you could cut out this unit of Ardboys and just like pile on a ton more Brutes, and that would be super fun. And then with the 2 units of Pigs, so that'd be cool. I'd keep the Killbow. So Mega Awesome Makrusha, all that. Gobsprak, right? One more Chanter with Fix and Beat. He's going to heal the Mega Boss. He's going to heal Gobsprak, and he's going to heal the Wargog Prophet. So lots of good targets for him. War Chanter Get Him Beat. So that's for Ardboys primarily. So the Get Him Beat, that's when the Ardboys want to get in, right? Because they're slow, so they need the extra charge support. The same thing with the Brutes. So that's for them. I can also use it for Pigs, but I probably won't. He'll probably be my frontline guy that is getting behind the unit that wants to rally, right? The Ardboys that want to rally, so that they can get that 4-up rally. Yep. Wargog Prophet, Glowing Tattoos. He has Hoarfrost, so he'll be Hoarfrosting Pigs, and then he'll be Hoarfrosting other stuff. Maybe if he's injured and I don't want to stare. Or if there's a horde busting thing, like there's a whole bunch of zombies or like whatever, a ton of skinks or something, right? And I in that and they're far away, right? And it's like it's a better target. Like there is a stare target within range, but it's like more cost effective to do like a Hoarfrost and then this other spell, right? Because it's not just it's 2 spells that the mask takes up. It's a great model design, great War Scroll, love that. Yeah, got my Ardboys and my Brutes. So my Brutes are going to be like the second line, right? The Ardboys are going to sort of be out in front, and then the Brutes are going to kind of come in depending on what needs help, right? They're another sort of line. And then my Pigs are my primary teleport targets. Especially turn 1, it'll be like Hoarfrost, teleport Pigs, move the Pigs into something. Maybe it'll be right in the front, right? I also have another sort of setup or way that I deploy is that you can always hit a front line of Ardboys too, so that instead of the Pigs being teleported, you can just teleport Ardboys far forward, right? And like to really sort of zone out, or you can throw them off on some flank, and then the Pigs charge in the middle, right? You hit the Pigs with the Get 'em Beat in the middle, and then you Horfrost them, and they charge in, because you can Mighty Destroyers. Mighty Destroyers turn 1 is often a pretty decent play. Right, because you get a chance to move, like to kind of reposition and take up space a little bit better. So that's cool. Yep, and then my pigs, and then a Killbow. Killbow's another good teleport target, and against Gargants, I think the Killbow might be a turn 1 teleport somewhere. Not sure though, we'll see. Cool. Yeah, Acolytes, I'm gonna play the dice game. I think it's fun, right? Like I Primal Dice are good, and I'm probably one of the best Primal Dice users in the game, right? Like Gobsprakk is like the best, because counterspelling is better than rolling them, right? Because of the chance of miscasts. So unless you know, they auto crit or whatever, right? So I don't know. I like the Unbinding. I like the Gobsprakk. I'm gonna pour tons of dice into him, dice for days, and hopefully I have some left over for just like a Hoarfrost, right? Because that's pretty much it. Hoarfrost, no Blizzard. Cool, that's the list. So let's look at destruction armies I'll be playing against. So here's a Sons of Behemoth army, Gloomspite Gitz army. There's not a lot of them. Another Sons of Behemoth. Ironjaws. Let's see, Cruel Boys. Another Gitz. Another Gargants list. Another Gitz list. Okay, so what do we got here? So Sons of Behemoth. Let's get all our Sons of Behemoths together. All of our orcs can go to the end. Okay, Sons of Behemoth. Gitz, orcs. Orcs, Gitz. So 3 Gitz, 3 Gargants, 2 orc lists. So my orc list makes the 3rd orc list. Okay, let's see. So what do we got here? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so this one here, Breaker Tribe. Okay, so this is the standard kind of Gatebreaker, King, Kraken Eater, Cave, Man Crusher, 3 singles. Okay, so to beat this list, all I have to do is kill Broad. So when his stuff like all deploys out, it's like teleport behind him, kill Broad. Right, so set up the Beast Killbow in such a way that hopefully, because what is this? Boss of the Stomp and Foot Slagas. I don't know what those battalions are. I'm gonna just assume they're not 1-drop battalions. So, how many drops does he have? He doesn't say in his thing. It's really annoying. 80 points under. 6 drops, probably right. And then how many drops am I? Because of course my information's on there. Like a noob. Right, like a noob. 7 drops. So I outdraw this person, so the last thing I could put on the table could be the thing. Anyway, so I'll just deploy properly. Focus fire targets, easy. Second Gargant list. Taker Tribe, okay. Beast Smasher. I don't even know what that one does. Faction. Sons of Behemoth. The Beast Killer one's like the one that people don't play, I thought. Beast Smasher. What does he do? Terror, Timber, Brawler. At the end of the charge phase, if this unit is within 3 of an enemy monster. Okay, so keep my monsters away from the monster killer. Gotcha. Longshank, Sons of Behemoth, Death Grab, Crushing. Okay, I'm already saw. When this unit fights, if it's within 3 of an enemy monster, you can say that it will unleash its beak strike, right? So stay away from the monster one, and I have 2 monsters, so just keep my monsters away from the monster killer one. And then Kraken Eater, I know what that one. 2 Kraken Eaters. Okay, and then 3 singles. And then Gnashing Jaws. Where's the Artifact of Power, Everbone Totem, whatever. I don't care what these things are. I kind of know what they do when they have their best stuff. And then what's this? Another Sons of Behemoth, Breaker Tribe, Gatebreaker, Kraken Eater. War Stomper. So this is the 4. This is 4 Gargants and not with 3 babies. So I think I have the best chance against this one, I think. Maybe not. So Beastkier's Killbow and my the reason I even have it is the Maw Crusher. The reason I have it is to make sure that I can take out these armies, because what I was finding with my army is that yes, it can be a grindhouse later, but I just sort of lose all the objectives, right? Like I lose the map to these big things, and I need to be able to like punch them into oblivion, like delete them. I need to be able to take a big model and erase it. And I'm not playing Blizzard, right? For the little mini casters, I have Gobsprek to answer, right? I have Ardboys and Brutes, right? Like I have grindy sort of frontline units, right? I have all that. I have Pigs, which are grindy frontline units, and they're mobile, right? Because they teleport and they have all these movement shenanigans, right? Like I have all these like ways of getting around you. So if someone messes up their deployment and I see, like I know how to spot the like an opening, right? And I know like how to do like, you know, the teleports and the teleport / fasten mighty destroyers, right? Like you get around the unleash shell, you get around the redeploy, right? You just like, I'm gonna put my guy here and there's nothing, like, you know, as long as I make my dice rolls, there's nothing you can do about it. Like I get that, but then I would run into situations like this and I would not be able to kill the thing early when it needed to die, when I needed to like take it out of the game early, right? So it's like I just identify what Gargant I want to kill, and then I hit it Destroyer, right? I just blow it up with Destroyer so that it's dead, right? And now I can, and then I have a threat behind, right? And it can still like fly back across the map and stuff, right? So it's very mobile, so it can, you know, then I can like set up a punch later, you know, so it's like I can throw in like, you know, some stuff. Okay, cool. So that's the Gargants. So Gits. So Jaws of Mork. King's Gits. Okay. Protect a Shrine. Chasing the Damoon. Spellcaster Savant. Indomitable and Inspired Indomitable. Okay, so let's see what this one is. So this one is Fly Me to the Moon. Who's messaging me? Okay. Scragrot, Madcap Shaman with Blizzard. So this is just a Blizzard monkey. That's fine. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm counterspelling your Blizzard. Right? Like, I don't want your Blizzard going off. If you cast spells, I'm going to kill you. Right? So have fun with your Mystic Shield or whatever, turn 1. And, like, I'm gonna get you. So the question is, though, I probably prioritize trying to kill the Madcap. I mean, obviously, you take the dice that you get, right? But Squig Boss, Fungoid Cave Shaman General, the Clammy Hand, Moonface Mommet. I don't know what that even is. I only know what the good ones are. Let's see. The King's Gits, you get to roll. You have to do it twice. The Clammy Hand is you get to roll it again. So he's bringing everything out. He's going to redo. So, okay, so that's fine. What was I looking at? Artifacts of Power. Moon Clan. Mommet. At the start of the combat phase, pick one enemy within 12 of the bear. Subtract 1 from save rolls for attacks that turn to the end of that turn. Okay. Staff of Sneaky Stealing Man in a wizard meta. Right, you unbind, +1 to casting rolls for the bear. It's not unbinding, but still, +1 to cast. I love that. And it's add 1 to casting rolls for the bear. Great spell. Squig Boss, obviously. Fungo Cage Shaman. Okay. Hoppers, Bounders, Squig Herd, Stabbas. Okay, Sloggoth. So another good way to get rid of this is to kill the Sloggoth. Right, he's another good target. He just adds so much value, and you can kind of get into him and get rid of him. And Fanatics. Okay, so he's gonna have Fanatics. Okay, so he's like a recursion. He's like, I have a bunch of wizards, right? And then I have some good wizards, and then I have a bunch of recursions. So how do you kill this army? smash the shrine. You smash the shrine. Protect the shrine. You smash the shrine. That's how you kill this army. You teleport a monster in and then you get in. That's it. This is your if you leave any spot open, I'm going to teleport, fasten, mighty destroyer, charge you, and I'm gonna smash the shrine. My dog's farts are like lethal. Okay. Probably could have told you what to do from this. So that's okay, and that's a pretty easy list. King's Gets, chasing the moon. Okay, Web Spitter Shaman is the general. I don't even know what this stuff is. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Another Web Spitter Shaman, Madcap Shaman, Scuttle Boss on Giant Spider. Okay, I can't even remember what this is. This is an Arachnarok list. Shootas. Okay. Arachnarok Spider with... Okay. Gobblepalooza, Sneaky Snufflers, Snarlfang Riders. So this stuff I'm a little bit afraid of. Right, Snarlfang Riders, Fanatics, Ripper Snarlfang, Sneaky Snufflers. So he's going to have these 2 packs of dogs. And then a bunch of Spider Riders. So he's going to be incredibly mobile. With, like... He's like not a horde. He has a double... okay, so he has the double reinforced Snarlfang Riders. No, that's not what that is. It's a reinforced. Those Spider Riders. Okay, so... Am I still on the Gets page? I am. I'm just going to check the points, because I'm not sure what is reinforced here and what is not. What else? Arachnarok Spider. I think that's 210. I think that's fine. Ugh. Arachnarok Spider with Spiderfang War Party. I'm just going to check the War Scroll anyway. It's got a bunch of crappy shots. Spider Riders. Shooters are 120. Right, and then he's going to buff his spiders. Staff of Sneaky Stealing, good boy. Right, and then he's going to buff his stuff. Okay, so Snarlfang Riders, this is reinforced, so this is a unit of 10. So that's cool. So that's a so you can't teleport Wargog into a mask, but you can teleport Wargog into one of his other spells. So that's just a good thing to know. You can just like, is that what the turn 1 move is here? Let me just check. I just want to make sure I know this spell super well, so I'm gonna read it again. Wargog Prophet's the Wargog Prophet. Fist of Gork. Okay, so casting value 5, range of 24. Right, so on a 10 up, it's each 4 up. So it's 5 mortals. Okay. So 5 mortals, it's going to be a 20 unit 4 bravery. So it's a battle shock tax. They're not generating command points with their heroes. Super Nasty Venom, I'm gonna assume is just like, hold on, I guess I have it right here. Right, double the number of mortal wounds. Okay, so the general bites harder. And then where's the whatever? Let's see what this is. Lore, Sneaky Distraction, 12 inches. Ugh. Until your next hero phase, subtract 1 from hit rolls for attacks made by enemy units while they're wholly within the caster. Okay, and then what's this thing's... what is it again? Web Spitter Shaman on a Ragnarok Spider. Okay, so it's another big spider. Why did I do that? Oops. Bow, right, whatever. Some bad attacks, couple good attacks, no rend and anything, right? So it's gonna get whatever. It's gonna get rend from Gabapalooza, whatever. But still, like... 16 wounds, 4 up save. And no table. That's good to know. It has no table. So it's all or nothing. Okay, that's fine. So it has one bigger spider. But the spiders aren't that good. That's the thing. The spiders aren't that good. Let me see. What was it looking at again? Spells. Lore of the Spider Fang. Right, okay, that's fine. So, Scuttling Terror. Cast it, or a value of 6, range 18. Pick one friendly Spider Fang. Can make a normal move. But I don't care because it's gonna die. I can also deal damage to this thing. Targeting the general, I think, is smart. I think that's probably a good move. Let's see. Yep. So it's a 2-cast wizard with no bonuses to casting. And it hits harder than the spiders. Has a lot of wounds, so this is a Kilbo Gobsprakk Pigs thing. Right, I'm either gonna target the little guys or the big guys, but still, it's like this thing's better. It adds +1 to casting for other whatever. It's big and nasty, right? Has its own spell. And then they lose like that command thing. This is a weak point for sure. Like after that, if their general's gone, like it seems like a lot of the stuff kind of falls apart. Let me see. What's this artifact of power? Totem of the Spider God. While other friendly Spider Fang units are wholly within 12 of the bear, add 1 to the number of mortal wounds caused by the Spider Venom ability. Right, so this thing should die too. Both of these are good to pick off. Yeah, it's like, who cares? I mean, I want to kill all of these things. Maybe Gobsprakk still... Ooh, hot dog. Maybe Gobsprakk still focuses these little guys. They have such bad... I think the Web Spitter Shaman has a ward, but I don't think the Madcap Shaman does. Anyway, that's enough of that. Okay, so whatever. Smashing the moon is good. Is it chasing the moon, the one where your general has to be in the thing? But there's not a ton of recursion here. Wait, I guess I didn't finish looking at this. Spider Riders come in units of 5, and they're 90 points. So these might be quite, like 15 blocks of Spider Riders. Yep. So double reinforced Spider Riders. 1 big block. So again, it's like 15. So that's a lot. It's like 7 mortal wounds. So I can bust those with Urgog. How do I kill the Ragnarok? It's yeah, I mean Gobsprakk, Kilbo, Pigs, or My big guy. If he's going to come up the middle. So that's pretty good. Interesting, though, because it really sort of made me have to think about this. Right? Like, I had to actually consider and, like, look stuff up. Right? So that's cool. Another Gits list. Webspitter Shaman. Webspitter Shaman. Dankhold Trog Boss. Dankhold Trog Boss. Fungoid Cage Shaman. Scragrot. Rot. So a bunch of 4 wizards. And Scragrot. Stab as Bounders. Bad Moon Loon Shrine. Interesting. What is this artifact? At the start of your hero phase, roll 3 dice. For each 6, you receive 1 extra command point. In addition, the bearer can issue the same command up to 2 times in the same phase. A command point must be spent by each. Okay. For each 6? 6? I'm speechless. It's not even the hero phase, it's your hero phase. For each 6? That's not good. What command are you doing? Are you trying to go... No, like... What is he... Is he, like, trying to give them both all-out attack? Does it... And both all-out defense? So to kill this army, I just don't engage the Rock Guts. I just gotta kill this. I gotta kill this. Right? And it's like, whatever. Got some Bounders running around, grabbing objectives and stuff. Cool. Got 12 Rock Guts on the table. I'm just not gonna fight your Rock Guts. Right? Like, I know what you're gonna do with your Rock Guts. You can teleport a unit of them, so I'm gonna stay back and be careful, but... What's even being Hoarfrosted? Bounders? I can also blow up those. I don't even know. Yeah, so again, it's kill the shrine. Right? Kill the shrine. That's how you kill the... That's stuff. You kill the shrine. That's why, like, the Clammy Hand and King's Gits are weak, because if your opponent can just kill your shrine, it shuts all of that stuff off. Like, it doesn't only shut off, like, your... It shuts off so many things. Right? And it's like, you don't get the dice rolls at the right time. You're, like, yeah, I don't know. And then Iron Jaws, Iron Sons. I have to remind myself what that subfaction does, because one of them doubles or triples even the +1 damage, and then the other one is like the counter charge one. Oh wait. Iron Sons. Right, they can charge. So I can't move up and not charge on them. Right, like that's not an option. I can't move outside 3 and then not charge, because they'll charge me. Okay, whatever. So just keep that in mind. Right, I remember this list. Megaboss of Maw Crusher, Gordrak. And then what is it? Like Ardboys, single Ardboys, single Brutes, reinforced pigs. So it's two Maws and a reinforced pigs, and then trash, right? Like just some stuff that's taking up the way. 1 weird knob, 2 weird knobs, 2 weird knobs, 2 weird chanters, 2 Maws. Right, 6 pigs. So this is just like big meat. So I Wargog Stare it to death, Beast Skewer Killbow it to death, he's going to be very aggressive because he's Iron Jaws. So I just deploy my stuff where, like, I got my brutes to reinforce. I'm going to hit it with my Killbow, so I just play super castle-y. Right, I keep my pigs in reserve. I'm not teleporting anything out. This is like Hoarfrost, right? And like Weird Dumb Shaman can give +1 save instead of teleporting, right? Like I'm just going to sit there. And yeah, I can move my monsters around with Sneaky Miasma. There's no wards here, right? So there's none of that. Yeah, Urgog Stare, hold the line, right? Hoarfrost buff stuff. Try to hang on for my buffs. Like, yeah, try to. This is where you have to you're like, okay, he's gonna come in at me, so I got to make sure that my units are sort of clumped together. So I'm building up lots of wall points really quickly. Like I'm not going to be charging, but I can do those tricks, right, where it's like your heroes are just behind the battle line, and so you're getting like 3. I'm going to have to be a pretty tight deployment for this one. Right, I'm going to have to play pretty tight, because he's going to come in at me from multiple angles, and I just need to buff my WA pieces. Do I teleport something away to miss? And then I have to also play that game too, right, where I have to vie for space outside, but I just need to focus fire stuff. Right, I set the focus fire stuff. And I mean, I don't have a lot of shooting. It's like Urgog Stare and Beast Skewer. That's what it's got to be. I got to keep those things alive while I keep getting my 5 points. And then, Jesus, yeah, yep. This list is gonna hurt me, I think. It's just so much meat, right? It's just so much meat. It's got Destroyer, right? Hulking Brute. Is Gordrak's save 4-up? Gordrak. Gordrak has a 4-up save. So I focus him first. Right, because I'll be able to kill him faster. That's important to think about. Yeah, and I'll kill his wizards with Gobsprakk. That's the thing, right? Like in all these lists, so far in Destruction anyway, it's like, okay, well, Gobsprack's just going to counter their spells. Right? He's just going to counter their spells. It's like, that's fine. War Chanter, right? Ardboys, Brutes. So my pigs will beat this. Right, my pigs will beat this. Is how it's going to work. And he's got a reinforced unit of Gore-Gruntas. Ugh. This should also get targeted down first because of Battle Shock. Right, if I can take out a whole... I should focus fire them, right? But then hopefully they're like going to be an easier target to kill. Because they're going to lose a bunch of stuff. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh, no, he does have a table. Oh, thank god. I was like, Gordrak doesn't have a table? It's dumb. Yep, Gordrak dies first. 4-up save means he sucks. Sorry, he just does. 2 rend. Right? Like, if you can get 2 rend, like my brutes can go into him. Beast Skewer will go into him. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should try to tie one of them up on the other side of the map with teleported brutes. Brutes got to go 9 and then make an 8-inch charge if they have +1 charge. If they can do that, I think if I Mystic Shielded them, they might be able to survive. If Gordrak's in a position where I can, that's probably dumb. It's probably dumb. I need to be teleporting other stuff around. I don't even know. But Ardboys and Brutes are going to be good for teleports. I think Brutes in particular are going to be good against this list. Right, teleport my Brutes into their flanking the Maw Crush or whatever it is that's a threat, so I can hold it still for more than a turn, and then Beast Skewer and Urgog can do what they need to do. Yikes. Okay, well, I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. I feel like there's not really any destruction lists that I am totally confounded by, right? That I totally don't really understand, right? I feel like that Spider gets or whatever is good. Hey, how you doing? So yeah, feeling pretty good. I hope I get destruction matchups because I understand destruction armies. Be sure to check out in a few days. I'll have Blade and Leonard join me, and they're going to help me walk through some of the other armies that I don't really know very well. Like, subscribe, WAP.